Stick by Michael Harmon is sports fiction and a former Black Eyed Susan nominee. Football star Stick plays football to please everyone besides himself. He befriends nerdy outcast Preston, who lives to avenge his father's murder. Peaches by Jodi Lynn Anderson is a romance. Awkward Birdie, gorgeous and uptight Lita, and restless Murphy meet and work together on a peach farm the summer before their senior year, all while they pursue their own romantic interests amidst turmoil for the farm. The Memory of Things by Gay Polisner is realistic fiction told in the wake of the September 11th attacks. The story alternates between 16-year-old Kyle and a mysterious girl he finds on the streets of New York after the attack, covered in ash. Finders Keepers by Stephen King is obviously horror. A reader, obsessed with a writer, chooses murder and is then locked away for 20 years for a different crime. A trio of heroes must save a teenager from this deranged murderer when he is released from prison, bent on finding his treasure. The Steep and Thorny Way by Kat Winters is historical fiction and mystery. An intriguing look at the 1920s Oregon in which a biracial teen lives out a retelling of Shakespeare's Hamlet. Determined to figure out why her father was killed, Hannah Lee must confront evil at a time of hatred and discrimination. A Black Eyed Susan nominee this year. Luna by Julianne Peters is an LGBTQ novel. A story told from a sister's point of view about her transgender brother. Not trying to put forth a political agenda, the author develops a complex, whole characters and treats the conflict and topic with honesty and empathy. A finalist for the National Book Award. My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand is a fantasy with a smattering of historical fiction. Edward, King of England, has been attacked by traitors of the crown. Jane is determined to help her cousin survive the conspiracy. While some of the facts are true, this fantasy puts a cool twist on 16th century England. Another Black Eyed Susan nominee for this year. The Safest Lies by Megan Miranda is a mystery. Kelsey, a baby born after her mother escaped from kidnappers, is now a teenager and her mother hasn't left their house in 17 years out of fear. Now both Kelsey's and her mother's nightmares have come true. Her mother has gone missing. This novel is another Black Eyed Susan nominee for this year. Wolf by Ryan Groudon is an adventure along the lines of Man in the High Castle, a popular Amazon Prime show. Wolf by Wolf tells the alternate history of Europe as if Germany and Japan had won World War II. The story follows Yale as she trains and competes in the Axis Tour, a cross-European race with the intention of ultimately assassinating Hitler. The Godfather by Mario Puzo is our classic literature. Who doesn't love a good gangster book? Follow Don Corleone as he travels from Italy to America, where he grows into one of New York's most feared mafia leaders. The 11th Plague by Jeff Hirsch is a dystopian novel. America is a desolate wasteland after a brutal war. Stephen Quinn has only known how to live his life as a scavenger, but when he loses his family and meets strong, defiant Jenny, the two find themselves amidst a battle-filled landscape. The Midnight Assassination by Skip Hollandsworth is nonfiction, a riveting tale of the first known serial killer in the United States. His or her attacks came even before Jack the Ripper struck in London. Michael Vey, The Prisoner of Cell 25 is a science fiction novel. Science fiction at its most electric, Michael Vey, The Prisoner of Cell 25 has it all. Mutant teenagers, powerful companies set on world domination and kidnapping. The first in a well-loved science fiction series by Richard Paul Evans.